We're at Boone Hall Plantation, getting ready to tour the grounds and the house, and we're in Charleston, South Carolina for the day.
Les,
Yeah,
get some big snakes in that fern right there.
absolutely.
These are some old sidewalks here.
Yeah.
Nice little oak tree right here, dear. Maybe not an oak, maybe yeah, it's one of those angel oaks, I believe. You know what these little green lily pad looking things are?
I do not. If there's a sign either.
Okay, we'll go check it out.
Seen them before.
Hey Liz, did you find out what this is?
Says Farfugium, but I've never heard of that. Probably not pronouncing it right. These plants right here are white spider lilies.
Wow,
Right, pretty.
they're really pretty. We need some of those in our yard. Maybe the raccoons wouldn't be able to climb to our bird feeders. what it says.
Foliage. Does it say that?
Uh-huh. I just wanted to show off my all blue outfit. This is my gay outfit. I got on navy blue pants, hat, shirt, and shoes. And actually I have on navy blue underwear too. So having a ball here at Boone Hall Plantation, Charleston. Almost look like sunflowers, these right here. Are these sunflowers? The little bitty ones?
They kind of look like it, don't they? Mixture of sunflower and black-eyed Susan. These tall red plants, flowers here, are swamp red hibiscus. We have hibiscus on our front porch, but nothing like that.
There they would worship in the traditional African style, which included dancing, singing, shouting, and clapping. By forcing them to attend their church, where all blacks were required to sit in the back or in the balcony, and were repeatedly subjected to sermons from the white preacher justifying slavery. Less prone to run away, and more cooperative and efficient workers. Well, understandably, the slaves became highly critical of the white preachers. However, by the early 19th century, many slaves did accept Christianity. system where a person was bought and sold by another person for the purpose of forced labor was the system of slavery. Slavery dominated the southern states in the 1800s. In the beginning, slaves were brought to the United States for the purpose of providing labor for a specific period.
You got something right there. You gonna let it go? Yep, told you. Pretty women everywhere.
Where?
Catfish are jumping, black water keep rolling.
Now in that song, I gave you 5 Gullah words. I gave you sister, brother, churn, and churn. They mean the same thing if you got 1 or if you got 4. Crumb snatcher. Then you have the last word, which is y'all. It's a southern word and a Gullah Geechee word. The very first question I always get is, what is Gullah and where did Gullah come from? There is that continent over there. And in that continent is a place called Angola. They took off the and, they used the word Gola. They took it from the word Gola to the word Gullah. I would like for you to all to repeat after me, please. Angola, Angola. Gola, Gola. Gullah. Gullah. Stomach is starting to rumble and the next morning she gets up, she hears a boom, boom, boom at the door. So she opens the door, all the Macy friends sitting out in the yard, but before they could say good morning, the scent hit them in the face. That's a great day. That part that sure smell good. I sure hope we can get some of that day when we get back from we hunting trip. So she didn't say anything. The men went hunting for 6-7 hours. They go out there and get their frog legs, the turtles, the rabbits, the coons, the skunks, and anything else that they found that day and brought it back.
in the building. That's actually the front door for 30 barn cats living in there. Those guys are the adorable exterminators of our plantation. They make sure there are no rats in that building, and they keep the local lizard population low, too. But we couldn't grow rice on this plantation because we got a lot of salt water very near to us. So we had to go with indigo instead. I mention all of this because we have a little demonstration crop of indigo there on your right. Just planting it now. We grow that to coincide with the school year, and well, you could say that's where we grow it. Sorry for that one, I can't help myself. When it's fully grown, it'll be a small bush-like plant that you can treat in a process to bring out this dark blue dye. That's southern live oak. Keep on looking out on your left because you have our tidal creek right now at low tide. Tidal creeks are absolutely beautiful, especially when you're on the water, and they're very rich ecosystems. Some of my favorite things to find in there, you can find a bunch of shrimp and crabs, you can find a lot of oyster beds, and most exciting of all, you can actually find dolphins in tidal creeks. So keep your eyes peeled, you might be able to see one. They're pretty sneaky fellows, so it's very hard to find them. If you do end up spotting one, give me a shout so I can know they're there. You got those turtles in the middle of the pond on that inflatable. And then you got a couple waterfowl flying through. So when we started planting those pecan trees, they couldn't grow back here. It floods too easily. So they just sort of didn't do anything with it at all. We got this beautiful forest. We get a lot of wildlife who like to come through here. We see quite a few white-tailed deer. Those guys are probably the most common sight for wildlife in most of the United States. We also get a lot of wild turkey. Those guys are the largest game birds in the United States. You can actually pick them at just about chest level there. Helps with the public harvest of them. U-pick will account for about 70% of our blueberry harvest. These guys are our muscadine grapes. They're a very tough-skinned grape, very sweet, and they make excellent jams and jellies. Pretty soon here, at the top of the tree, there's the eagle nest. If you're on the right side of the wagon and you can't see it, don't worry. Just remember where that tree is, because you can actually see the nest as you exit the plantation. See where that white car is right now? Pretty much right there. If you look to your left, you can actually see the eagle nest. And very, very perfect view, almost unobstructed. Look at the branches growing up. Imagine if those things were to grow down instead. That's pretty much what the roots look like. And because they're so closely grown together, they're all actually interconnected. They provide each other mutual support and mutual nutrition. On your right, we have our Gullah Theater. If you didn't catch the Gullah show, the next one is going to be at 1:15 today. I strongly recommend you see it. It's the best production we have out here.
Well, we've done the Boone Hall Plantation tour, and I thought it was very, very good. We walked around the whole area, and I would recommend it. It's pretty nice for not very expensive either. Let's go get something to eat and then do something else. Okay, Liz?
Sounds good.